So we have Eric here, and he is someone that struggled with back pain. And as most of you guys, if you've ever had back pain, if you have it once, it comes back, and each time it comes back, it gets worse and worse and worse. And that's kind of what his story is. So yeah, welcome, Eric.
Thank you. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your back pain. Tell us like what happened and kind of give us the background.
Yeah. So in December 2023, I herniated my L4, L5 disc for the first time. Um, and I went to the doctor. I got a steroid shot. I think I got some steroids as well to take. Um, and started physical therapy, a month or two after. And I did physical therapy with a different provider for about 3 months, and I got 80%, 85% of the way back, but definitely not 100. Um, and I stopped doing physical therapy. It wasn't really helping much anymore, and just went on back to living my life. And then about 2 months later, in the summer of 2023, or sorry, in the summer of 2024, I herniated my disc again. Similar thing, went to the doctor, got a little bit of steroids, and went back to physical therapy again to try and see what we could make happen. Um, the provider I was with, we were not able to make any progress over about 3 months. I was still having consistent pain every single day, and it just wasn't really getting better. And so I stopped that, and went back, to living my life again at roughly 80% of my back pain healed. And then in December of 2024, I herniated my disc really, really badly to where I could barely walk. I could barely shower. I could barely drive my car, take care of my dog. Extremely debilitating pain. And after that, I knew that I could not keep doing this every 3 to 4 months. And so I endeavored to find a really good physical therapist. And particularly, I was looking for someone that was practicing the McKinsey method, um, and to give that a try because I needed to try something different, and nothing else was happening. Nothing else was helping.
So what were the doctors telling you, and like what were some of your fears if this didn't get solved?
Yeah, so my doctors pretty much kept telling me that, hey, I had MRIs done. My discs were degenerating. And in particular, my L4, L5 disc looked absolutely terrible. And they, by the time I came to mPower, doctors were pretty much telling me that surgery might be one of my next options. And that was something I really wanted to avoid, as it has uh, no one, I've never heard people who have gotten back surgery say good things about it.
Yep.
And I've had doctors and physical therapists tell me that I'm too young to do that, and that's not a road I wanted to go down.
Yep, 100%. And part of the problem is you have a surgery and no one's really giving you the education of like what you're doing and why it's happening and how you can make adjustments and what you can do to solve this. And then you go back to your same routine and it comes back again and they're like, "Okay, here's a second surgery." And that's
Exactly.
literally like what happens.
Yeah.
So how are we different compared to the other therapies that you went to?
I think the big difference with mPower was the individualized care. I was never sharing a physical therapist, and so I felt like my hour that I was at mPower was very much filled, and I was with my physical therapist the entire time. And a lot of the work that we were doing was very manual work being worked on by Natalie, and that was a lot different from what I had seen at other places where you're going and get in there, you meet with your physical therapist, you get a couple of exercises, you do them, maybe a tech watches you, maybe they don't.
Yeah.
Um, and then you say goodbye and come back a week later. And so that wasn't really working for me.
How is like the
And
education from like us compared to them?
I'd say the education with you guys was really great. From the tools to how can I decrease the pain now? How can I prevent this from happening again? And also, in the event that this happens again, what do I do? When I'm in debilitating pain, and um, I never felt equipped to be able to do any of those things with other physical therapists that I went to. But I think really the most important thing was knowing how to handle it when it came
Mhm.
up again, because in my experience, it's going to happen again. It might not happen to the degree it has happened in the past,
It won't
but
because you'll know what to do.
exactly. I have a flare up. I do my stretches.
Yep.
I get out my lumbar support,
Yeah.
and a day or two later, I'm back to completely normal.
Yep. Yeah. I think that's the biggest thing is just empowering you guys so you know what to do. Like, and that takes a lot of those fears away from people because it's like, oh no, if something happens, then I know exactly what to do. Or did you feel like you got back to 100% compared to like the 80% that you were getting?
Yeah, I'm definitely back at 100%. I'm running multiple times a week. I'm lifting weights
Awesome.
multiple times a week. I can touch my toes again, um, which was probably the most exciting part for me.
Yep.
So
What was like the exercise that we gave compared to the exercises that the other physical therapy gave you? How are they different? And I'm sure we probably said you're moving the wrong direction because we see it all the time.
it was part of that. I think really the difference in the exercises was a lot of the other providers focused not really on the pain, but on muscles or strength or stability,
Yep.
which is useful and good. But if you're still having pain every day, it's not useful for me to be stable if I can't stand up without pain.
Yes.
I might be
Yeah.
stable when I stand up, but I'm not going to be happy about it.
Well, you aren't going to be stable when you stand up because you have pain. So you can't get anything to fire. So it doesn't make
Right.
sense. Like, we always say you have to get the mobility back before you can get stability. So there's no point in even trying to attempt to do strengthening. And the whole myth that, oh, I just need to strengthen my core. No, not when you're in pain. Doesn't work. Does not work. Like if someone tells you that you need to strengthen your core when you have back pain, you need to run because you're not going to get better. You're going to waste your time. You're going to go 3 months of therapy and be like, why am I not all the way better? I mean, the reason why you got better by like 80% is because they were moving you and just moving feels better overall in general, but you can move on your own to feel
That,
80%
that's why
better.
I stopped going to the other
Yes.
physical therapists before being fully healed, because I realized moving is what's helping me right now. It's not the
100% because it's mechanical. So
that's the
that's
best
what
thing. The
I
best
had
thing I did with
a
them was
friend of
walk my
mine that came to see us. Like we saw them and then they decided, well, I'm going to go somewhere else and use insurance. And they basically said, well, two things were big things that like set you guys apart. First of all, I felt like I only got to the 20 yard, like I had the 20-yard line. I couldn't get all the way through to the
dog.
end with them. And the second thing is anytime we came in and we said, okay, this is what's going on. And this, like you share, like you would make adjustments and based off of what I said, and I'd go talk to them and they'd be like, why are you telling me this? Like, I'm just going to do the same thing.
Yeah, and that was, I think, one of the really great things about mPower was I felt like every session I had there was market improvement.
Yep.
I don't think I had a single step back, or coming into from week to week being I feel worse or I feel the same. I always felt like I was continually getting better, which for me was really helpful to see it. Hey, I'm
Yep.
actually continuing to get better, not just plateauing.
Yep.
And that was a big fear I had,
Yep.
based on my past experiences.
Well, and even when people plateau or get worse, it gives us information on how your body
Mhm.
responds. And so then we're like, okay, cool. Now we have more information. Now we know we can take that and do something different. So even for us, it helps us because most of the time we don't flare people up, but there's times when we have, and it's like, great, at least we have a response. So now we know what not to do and how where we need to go based on this or what we need to do. So yeah, it's all that it all helps us in our whole entire process. So tell us, what would you tell someone that would be on the fence about coming into us?
Um, do it.
Yeah.
It is worth it. And I mean the amount of time I wasted at other physical therapies, trying different methods. You know what? I wish I had known about mPower back in December of 2023,
Yep.
and I did not have to go through a whole year. And I would say if you really want your pain to stop, if you want to actually be able to feel 100% again and feel like you don't have a bad disc in your back or a bad shoulder, like that's where you can get.
Yeah.
And it is possible, and you guys are great at getting there.
Yeah. And the bad back and the bad shoulder ends up making you feel older and older and older, especially as you get older. So you definitely don't want to do that. You want to feel younger. You
Yeah,
want to stay feeling young as you get older.
I felt like I was 50 years old when I was
Yes. Hey,
26. You know,
hey,
and I
hey, hey.
mean,
Don't say that.
my mom's back is awesome.
Well, I'm 50, so but hey, I do all the things, so I feel much younger.
Yeah, she got her back fused.
Yeah. Oh, no,
360 fusion. Yeah.
not good.
Actually, it's
Well,
good for her now, but she's like, you will never get the surgery.
yes. Yes, no, it's bad. I mean, there's times when it needs to happen. There are times. I think I've had one patient where I'm like, I think it's what you need to do. And he did fantastic. But he went through
Mhm.
everything and we knew exactly what it was. And we're like, this is going to work for you. And it did. But if you're just blindly going at it and there's no education and you don't really know what's going on, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. But thank you for your story because I know the stories really impact other people that have gone through similar things that you have, and it really gives people hope that they actually can get help. So it really does. It really does help.
I mean, Natalie was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be. I don't think I came into Empower thinking that I would really fully get better. It was
Yep.
like, all right, I need to try this. I've heard about Mackenzie method. You guys do it. I need to try it before I say I've exhausted my options.
Yep.
And it was extremely worth it. I mean, yeah, it turned around my life again.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.